Good morning all. May I have your attention please? As our chief guest and guest of honor has already arrived, I request all the students to please be seated. I request all the students to please be seated. May I have the attention of all the graduating students please? As we are about to begin with the formal ceremony, MCs would be announcing the instructions, general instructions which has to be strictly followed by all the students. I request, before beginning the ceremony, MCs would be reading out the instructions which has to be strictly followed by the students. I request the audience to please be seated. I repeat, I request the audience to please be seated. We are about to begin with the official ceremony. Kindly restrict the movement as much as possible. I repeat, requesting the audience to please be seated. We are about to begin with the official ceremony. Good morning, everyone. A warm and bright welcome to all dear graduating students. All graduates are requested to please be seated in their designated places. Please ensure that you are in the correct row and seat position allotted to you.
This is a formal occasion to recognize the academic success and to bless the graduates for the bright future. Therefore, to conduct this ceremony in the most dignified manner, the graduates are requested to strictly adhere to the following instructions. Kindly keep your mobile phones and other electronic devices switched off during the entire ceremony. Keep all the mobile phones on silent mode throughout the event to avoid any disturbance. The academic procession marks the beginning of the formal ceremony. All graduates are requested to stand in respect when the procession enters and remain standing until the dignitaries take their seats. During the lighting of the lamp and national anthem, all are requested to stand respectfully and maintain silence. Graduates will be called department-wise in order to receive the awards and certificates. Please move to the stage only when your name is announced and follow the instructions of the volunteers and coordinators. Professional photographers will be taking photographs inside the auditorium and will capture the moments for all graduates. Photography and videography by students or guests during the ceremony are strictly prohibited. Please maintain silence throughout the event. You can celebrate the success by clapping. However, please avoid cheering, shouting, or waving during the proceeding. Let's uphold the solemnity and grace of this academic occasion. I request the graduates, guests, and invitees to stay in the auditorium till the end of the ceremony to maintain the dignity and decorum of the solemn occasion. Please be seated in the designated seats. Please do not change the order of your seatings. This is needed for the orderly positioning for the photo session. Please maintain silence after collecting the certificates. A copy of Convocation Pledge is issued to each student. Please ensure the Angavastram are worn throughout the ceremony. Candidates receiving the awards should come forward as your name is being called. While receiving the award, maintain a proper decorum, greet the dignitaries with a polite bow, and return to your seat quietly after the photograph without interrupting the movement protocol. Please ensure that the certificate is issued against your name. Graduates during degree certificate distribution are requested to come forward as your names are being called. The CCs of each department will receive the degree certificates on your behalf from the chief guest. National anthem would be played during the closing of the ceremony. After the national anthem, please remain seated until the academic procession exits the hall.
Repeating the instructions once again. Please switch off or keep all mobiles on silent mode throughout the event to avoid any disturbance. Professional photographers will be taking photographs inside the auditorium and will capture the moments for all graduates. Photography and videography by students or guests during the ceremony are strictly prohibited. You can celebrate the success by clapping. However, please avoid cheering, shouting, or waving during the proceeding. Let's uphold the solemnity and grace of this academic occasion. Please be seated in the designated seats. Candidates receiving the awards should come forward as your name is being called. While receiving the award, maintain proper decorum, greet the dignitaries with a polite bow, and return to your seat quietly after the photograph without interrupting the movement protocol. Graduates, during degree certificate distribution are requested to come forward as your names are being called. The CCs of each department will receive the degree certificate on your behalf from the chief guest. National anthem would be played at the closing of the ceremony. After the national anthem, please remain seated until the academic procession exit the hall. I repeat, please remain seated until the academic procession exits the hall. Let us all conduct ourselves with pride, poise and dignity, befitting the honor of this occasion and the prestige of NIFT Kannur. Today marks a milestone in your academic journey. Let's make it a memorable and a graceful celebration. I request the audience to please be seated as we are expecting the arrival of the chief guest and guest of honor. The academic procession is about to start. I request the audience to please be seated. I now request everyone to rise up and welcome the academic procession. The procession is led by Colonel Akhil Kumar Kulshrestha, Director NIFT Kannur. We have our esteemed chief guest, Srimati Tanu Kashyap IAS, Director General NIFT. Guest of honor, Sri Romi Agarwal, Business Consultant, Investor and Co-founder of Startup Newton Meter and the Plenum Schools. Professor Chakravarti P, Joint Director and Controller of Examination. Professor Dr. Afroz Farid, Campus Academic Coordinator, and Center Coordinators of all departments. I request the dignitaries to please be seated. And the audience may take their seats. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to extend a heartfelt greeting to our esteemed guests and each and every one of you gathered here today for this momentous occasion. I, Professor Ranita Ramesh, along with Professor Prashant Kolari, will be your masters of ceremony for the day.
To begin this propitious occasion, may I invite the dignitaries to step forward to light the auspicious lamp of knowledge and wisdom. I would like to call upon stage Ms. Smriti Shaji, Ms. Ananya Roy, Ms. Shreya Sailesh, and Ms. Vaishnavi K. Nambiar to recite the invocation song. May I now request the audience to kindly rise for the lamp lighting ceremony.
Hello.
Antaryami Tava Kasavidhe Anjali
अञ्जलिबद्ध प्रणामम् अन्तर्यामी तव कसविधे अञ्जलिबद्ध प्रणामम् ज्ञानाय बोधाय स्नेहसंशुद्धाय ज्ञानाय बोधाय स्नेहसंशुद्धाय शान्ताय कोटि प्रणामम् अन्तर्यामी तव कसविधे अञ्जलिबद्ध प्रणामम् सर्वचराचर मनसि विराजित सर्वचराचर मनसि विराजित जगदीश कोटि प्रणामम् अन्तर्यामी तव कसविधे अञ्जलिबद्ध प्रणामम् अन्तर्यामी तव कसविधे अञ्जलिबद्ध प्रणामम्।
Thank you. I request everyone to please be seated.
To express our gratitude and to officially welcome our esteemed guests, I would like to invite our Director, Colonel Akhil Kumar Kulshresht, to extend the heartfelt gesture of appreciation and felicitate our chief guest, the guiding force of our institution, Srimati Tanu Kashyap IAS, Director General, National Institute of Fashion Technology. Welcome, ma'am. I request Director Sir to present the welcome bouquet to our guest of honor, Shri Romi Agarwal, business consultant, investor and co-founder of startup Newton Meter and the Plenum Schools. Welcome, sir. We extend a heartfelt welcome to the graduating batch of 2025, parents, faculty members and the staff. We are also delighted to have among us teachers and students of PM Shri Kendriya Vidyalaya, Keltron and Parshnikadavu High School. Thank you for joining us on this special day of pride, inspiration and celebration. A warm welcome to one and all.
राष्ट्रीय फैशन प्रौद्योगिकी संस्थान कन्नूर के 2021-2025 बैच के लिए 14वां दीक्षांत समारोह जो एक पवित्र एवं गौरवशाली अवसर है, मैं इस समारोह में आप सभी का स्वागत करता हूं। आज के इस समारोह पर 2025 बैच के 66 विद्यार्थी स्नातकोत्तर और 159 विद्यार्थी स्नातक की उपाधि प्राप्त करेंगे। दीक्षांत दिवस हमेशा से हर्षोल्लास का अवसर रहा है, क्योंकि ये शैक्षिक यात्रा के समापन के साथ साथ एक व्यक्ति के बेहतर जीवन और भविष्य की यात्रा का आरंभ है। निश्चित ही आज का ये दिन ज्ञान की तलाश में कई वर्षों की कठिन मेहनत की सफलता को बताता है। ज्ञान वो चीज़ है जो एक व्यक्ति को चुनौतियों को गले लगाने के योग्य बनाती है। मैं राष्ट्रीय फैशन प्रौद्योगिकी संस्थान कन्नूर के दीक्षांत समारोह में आप सभी का पुनः स्वागत करता हूं।
As we gather here to celebrate the achievements of our graduates, this ceremony marks a significant milestone in their academic journey. It is a time for reflection, pride, and inspiration as we recognize the hard work and dedication that has brought each graduate to this moment. To officially commence the celebration of excellence, it is my honor to invite our chief guest, Srimati Tanu Kashyap IAS, Director General, NIFT, to declare the convocation open. Ma'am, may I kindly seek your consent to do so?
I declare the convocation for 2025 open.
Thank you, ma'am.
अब मैं राष्ट्रीय फैशन प्रौद्योगिकी संस्थान कन्नूर के निदेशक कर्नल अखिल कुमार कुलश्रेष्ठ जी से सादर अनुरोध करता हूं कि वे स्वागत संबोधन करने और वर्ष 2024 और 2025 के अकादमिक रिपोर्ट को पढ़ने की कृपा करें।
Respected DG Ma'am, Shri Romi Agrawal ji, CAC NIFT Kannur, Joint Director, all faculties, parents, and the most special guests of the day, dear fellow students, it's again giving me an immense pleasure in welcoming back to your own home, where you have stayed for 4 to 2 years in your respective courses. I know it is a great day for you all. Before I go any further, I congratulate you all for having achieved your degree and completed it successfully. It is indeed a momentous day for the parents as well, and a few of the grandparents also who are here. Thank you very much to the parents that you have given your children to us for grooming them and to see this day. Thank you. Now I shall give the annual report of NIFT Kannur. NIFT Kannur celebrated its 12th convocation on 2nd December last year, where the event was graced by the DG herself that time, the Dean, and our alumnus, Mr. Shilpi Sharma, who was there as chief guest. It was conducted in Dinesh Auditorium last year. The alumni meet, that is retrace, was held on 8th February 2025, in which Professor Kaustav Sen Gupta, who is Director of Vision Next, India's first insights and fashion forecasting lab, has delivered a keynote lecture that day. The NIAB board, established to strengthen alumni and industry engagement, also held its second meeting in April 2025 in the campus. The GP show of this very course was conducted on 5th June in campus. NIFT Kannur actively engaged with schools across Kerala, in which most of our faculties and people have gone to all other schools and colleges to motivate students as part of outreach. And from 14th to 16th of May this year, we have conducted a summer workshop which was a grand success, in which more than 100 students, to be precise 104 students from various schools have taken part in the 8 workshops that we have conducted. Also in the same month of May, we have conducted an art competition for school children, wherein their artworks were displayed during the GP show. One of the biggest things that has happened is that NIFT Kannur has been nominated as Hub Institute for establishing a Center of Excellence for Handlooms by the Development Commissioner Handlooms, Ministry of Textiles, Government of India. And one thing that whenever I have spoken to you all, you have always spoken about, we conducted Converge last month, Converge 2025 successfully, wherein NIFT Kannur was the overall champion and the runner-up trophy was shared by Gandhinagar and Mumbai campuses. In the year, NIFT Kannur organized 73 industry interactions, 104 alumni engagements and 63 industrial visits in the year of 2024-25. Professional achievements: Dr. Manoj Tiwari, Professor Fashion Technology Department, moderated a panel on No More Misfits, How India's Size Charts Will Lead to a Better Fits at Bharat Techs 2025 in Delhi, and also was an expert in NIFT Chennai alumni panel on Smart Style, Fashion's Next Frontier in Technology. Mr. Girinath, Assistant Professor, TD Department, was conferred with the Best Innovation Award 2024 by the National Center for Innovation Distance Education IGNOU in New Delhi on its Foundation Day on 19th November 2024 in recognition of his innovation inspired by bamboo craft traditions that integrate sustainability, dignity, accessibility and empathy. Ms. Mukti S., Assistant Professor in Faculty of Management Studies Department, this year, on the day of Women's Day, she received Stree Shakti Award by the local government. In addition, Ms. Divya PR of Fashion Communication Department, she has won the National Logo Design Competition, in which she has designed a logo for National Land Monetization Corporation of Ministry of Finance, for which she has been given a cash award of 2 lakh rupees also. Government funded projects: Kerala Handloom Project, Knowledge Partner, Branding and Promotion of Value Added Handloom Products under the Directorate of Handloom was undertaken by NIFT Kannur. Branding and Prototype Development for Value Added Handloom Products, Strengthening Local Artifacts and Enterprises was also undertaken by NIFT Kannur. As part of craft cluster initiatives, NIFT Kannur has implemented extensive cluster initiatives including CRD, CBDP, Craft Bazaar, demonstrations, artisans awareness workshop, reaffirming its commitment to artisan empowerment, 21 clusters documented under CRD with active UG and PG student linkages. Craft Bazaar 2025 features 15 clusters and 35 artisans. A 2-day artisan workshop on branding, styling, marketing was organized. Kanyakumari pillow lace making. Now I come to students' achievement. As you all know that NIFT is in 40th year of its raising, and the logo for NIFT at 40, designed by Ms. Nidhi, Ms. Joel, Ms. Ananya and Ms. Pooja Shenoy, it was selected and won as the logo for NIFT at 40. Students mentored by Dr. Afroz Farid, they did their presentations in presented papers, 9 of them. They presented their papers in international conferences across India. Ms. Madhirati Sandeepa and Shruti Prabha Jagruti reached the finals of IIT Delhi's functional clothing contest with an innovative design for blood flow regulation. Ms. Lipakshi Anil Dalvi, Amrita Kaur, Arya Rajesh Nambiar, Ms. Anoya Padi co-authored research papers under Dr. Rupayan Roy's mentorship, and also Ms. Lipakshi has co-authored a book chapter with Dr. Rupan Roy and Dr. Manoj Tiwari in multi-industry digitalization and technological governance in the AI era. International exposures, Ms. Shrija Srinivasan, Ms. Srivajni, and Ms. Ritik of Fashion Technology Department completed one-year exchange program at NCEAT, France. Mr. Chaitanyan V. Prakash attended a semester exchange program at RMIT University, Australia. Ms. Sri Lakshmi, Fashion Communication Department, is pursuing dual degree in FIT in New York. Ms. Aditi Nambiar, a Fashion Communication student, was amongst the top 20 finalists of Miss Kerala event which was conducted in 2025. She was one of the finalists. Faculty's achievements: 14 faculty members pursued PhD during 24-25. Ms. Pavol Sahadevan, Assistant Professor, received doctorate in Management Science from the University of Mysore for her research on sustainable entrepreneurial intention amongst fashion institutions in India. 23 faculty members published 29 research papers and presented them at 29 national and international conferences. 24 faculty members completed industry attachment during January to June 2025. As part of training, Professor Manoj Tiwari conducted 2 TOTs on method time management and AutoCAD for facility design in July 2024. An expert session on color psychology in textile at IIST was conducted by Mr. Kabilan. A webinar on sustainability for the Circle for Life, Inflate the Earth campaign by TCS was also attended by Mr. Kabilan. All faculty members completed 8 mandatory Karma Yogi courses, including Generation AI for Everyone and others which have been notified by the higher headquarters. Our own faculties participated in 22 programs, 13 webinar/workshops and other training schedules in the year 2025. As regards placement is concerned, NIFT Kannur last batch total passed out amongst you were 225. 182 were looking for the job, out of which 155 have already been placed and 43 are going for higher studies. So net result is that 85% of our students have already been placed. This was the formal annual report. As to whom I have met since yesterday and spoken before that, I will take 2 more minutes, because this is probably the last time in my life as well as in your life that I am addressing you all as a batch. After this we may meet in group of 2s or 3s. So as I always do, I will tell you certain things that you must try and follow and remember in times to come, which probably give you dividends in a better way. First is that out of day of 24 hours, work for 23 hours 59 minutes. That is yours. But for last 1 minute every day, you decide which is that 1 minute. At least for that 1 minute, before you go to sleep, just think what good you have done in last 23 hours 59 minutes and how much you have been able to help out others. That is most important, to be a better citizen and a worthy citizen of this great country. And last thing that I have always been telling you all, remember that very small sentence of only 3 words carries a very big meaning. That is, blossom where planted. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, do your best and shine in the best possible manner, and don't leave any stone unturned in your life. Once again, I congratulate all of you. Thank you very much, and congratulations to you, your parents, and a few grandparents whom I have met in last 2 days, including today morning. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
महोदय जी, आपको धन्यवाद.
Today, we are privileged to have with us our guest of honor, Shri Romi Agarwal, business consultant, investor, and co-founder of startup Newton Meter and the Plenum Schools.
श्री रोमी अग्रवाल निफ्ट के पूर्व छात्र, भारत और विदेशों में फैले विविध उद्योग के 34 वर्षों से अधिक अनुभव लाता है. परियोजनाओं के कार्यान्वयन में मजबूत नेतृत्व के लिए प्रसिद्ध. उन्होंने आलोक इंडस्ट्रीज में सीईओ, परिधान प्रभाग जैसे उल्लेखनीय भूमिकाएं निभाए हैं, जहां उन्होंने तेजी से विकास किया, विनिर्माण संयंत्र स्थापित किए और हजारों आदिवासी महिलाओं को सशक्त बनाने वाली प्रभावी सीएसआर पहलों का नेतृत्व किया. रोमी जी ने अंतर्राष्ट्रीय उद्यमों और नीति विकास में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाए हैं, जिसमें भारत की एसईजी और कपड़ा नीतियों और अफ्रीका और रूस में साझेदारी में योगदान शामिल है. अपने पूरे करियर के दौरान रोमी जी ने अपने उद्योग की विशेषज्ञता और मार्गदर्शन और निरंतर सीखने में के जुनून के साथ जोड़ा है. वो हिमाचल में द प्लेनम स्कूल और एक अन्य उद्यम न्यूटन मीटर जैसे शैक्षिक पहल का हिस्सा है. वो ब्लॉकचेन क्षेत्र में युवा उद्यमियों के एक समूह के संरक्षक भी हैं. सहानुभूति, समर्पण और अनुकूलनशीलता के उनके मूल्यों ने उन्हें निफ्ट समुदाय में एक सम्मानित नेता और प्रेरक उपस्थिति बना दिया है.
Shri Romi Agarwal, an alumnus of NIFT, brings over 34 years of diverse industry experience spanning India and abroad. Renowned for strong leadership in projects implementation, he has held notable roles such as CEO, Garment Divisions at Alok Industries, where he drove exponential growth, set up manufacturing plants, and led impactful CSR initiatives empowering thousands of tribal women. Mr. Romi has played key roles in international ventures and policy development, including contributions to India and textile policies and partnerships in Africa and Russia. Throughout his career, Mr. Romi has combined his industry expertise with a passion for mentoring and continuous learning. He is part of an education initiative like the Plenum School in Himachal Pradesh and a venture, Newton's Meter. He is also a mentor to a group of young entrepreneurs in the blockchain space. His values of empathy, dedication, and adaptability have made him a respected leader and an inspiring presence in the NIFT community. I now invite our esteemed guest of honor, Shri Romi Agarwal, to address the gathering.
Thank you so much for those kind words. Actually, I don't deserve that. Thank you, DG NIFT, Shrimati Tanu Kashyap ji, Director NIFT Kannur Convocation ji, faculty and guests. Thank you and congratulations to the graduated class of 2025 and their families. Truly honored to be here amongst you. 34 years ago, in May of 1991, I stood on the stage very similar to this one. I was part of second batch of GMT to graduate from NIFT. The industry we were entering barely existed that time. Fashion in 90s India was seen as elitist and Western, not much relevant. That crystallized to me as I was preparing for this speech. You are not just a graduating class. You are the bridge generation. Let me explain why. When we graduated in early 90s, we were connected between two Indias. Behind us was an India still discovering its identity, still building its confidence after independence. And ahead of us was an India about to liberalize, about to open to the world. Although we did not know that yet, but we were exactly the people needed at that moment. We spoke both languages, the language of India's ancient textile heritage and emerging language of global commerce. We did something crucial. We took the unparalleled craftsmanship of our artisans, the handball printers of Jaipur, the weavers of Banaras, the embroiderers of Lucknow, and we translated that into international currency. We did not abandon our roots. We gave them global reach. By the year 2000, Indian designers were all over at the Fashion Week. They were headlines in Paris, Milan, London. Friends, that was the bridge that we built, not by erasing India, but by making India unavoidable. The fashion industry that emerged from the Connect has now become a $50 billion domestic market, growing at nearly 10% annually, and we export exceeding $17 billion. Not bad for an industry that was told it was elitist and not irrelevant in those days. But now, your bridge. Here's what makes you different and why I am genuinely excited about your future. You are not inheriting the bridge we built. Our challenge was translating tradition into global relevance. Your challenge is far more complex. You are standing at a threshold where three massive transformations are colliding simultaneously, and your generation must bridge them all. The first transformation, from consumption to consciousness. When we designed in 90s, sustainability wasn't even a concept in fashion. Today, your customers, especially Gen Z, aren't just buying clothes. They are making statements about their values. They want to know not just what they are buying, but where it came from, who made it, what happened to it when they are gone. Your designers must think about circular design, sustainable materials, and craft longevity. Your operation managers must rebuild supply chains around ethical labor and environmental responsibility. Your marketers must tell stories that are authentic, not greenwashed. You must bridge the gap between what fashion used to be, disposable, disconnected, extractive, and what it must become, responsible, traceable, regenerative. That isn't a trend, it is the new baseline. The second transformation, from physical to digital to experiential. In 90s, fashion happened on hangers and runways. By 2010, it evolved to screens. Today, fashion is evolving in new ways, and we are still learning how to move with it. Your customers will experience fashion through AR try-ons, 3D digital shows, metaverse showrooms, NFT collections, things unimagined in our times. But that has changed. The human need to feel beautiful, seen, and connected. You must bridge the divide between cutting-edge technology and timeless human emotion. The third transformation, from local to global. Our world was binary, Indian or global, domestic or exports, whereas yours is kaleidoscopic. A brand launched in Bangalore by two 25-year-olds with a laptop can be selling to 15 countries in a year's time. But the speed comes with a responsibility. Understanding that your design choices resonate across culture and context. Your marketers need to speak to a Mumbai teenager a London commuter, and a Dubai professional simultaneously. This is bridge building at scale. Being a bridge builder requires three things: depth of knowledge, audacity, and humility. Understand, you will be asked to choose between profit and purpose, speed and sustainability, innovation and integrity. But you are also arriving at a moment when choosing both isn't naive, it's strategic. Consumers are voting for it, talent is gravitating towards it, markets are rewarding it. And India specifically has something the world desperately needs: a tradition of bridging different worlds. That's in your DNA. The fashion industry has been waiting for you, not as employees, but as architects of what's possible. Friends, my best wishes to you all. Go and make us proud. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those empowering words that remind our graduates of their limitless potential. And now, to inspire this brilliant graduating class as they embark on their professional paths, we are deeply honored to invite our chief guest, Srimati Tanu Kashyap IAS, Director General, National Institute of Fashion Technology, to deliver the convocation address.
आज हमारे साथ कुछ विशिष्ट अतिथियों का होना हमारे लिए सौभाग्य की बात है और सबसे आगे हमारी मुख्य अतिथि श्रीमती तनु कश्यप IAS निफ्ट की महानिदेशक, जो एक उल्लेखनीय नेता हैं जिनकी सार्वजनिक सेवा और शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में समर्पण और प्रतिबद्धता ने कई लोगों को प्रेरित किया है। उनके व्यापक अनुभव और दूरदर्शिता ने सचिव गृह मामले और न्याय तथा रेसिडेंट कमिश्नर पंजाब भवन, नई दिल्ली और पंजाब सरकार के साथ 2 दशकों से अधिक समय तक जुड़े रहने, राज्य परिवहन आयुक्त और प्रबंध निदेशक के रूप में प्रतिष्ठित भूमिकाएं निभाते हुए महत्वपूर्ण भाव डाले हैं। अब श्रीमती तनु कश्यप IAS निफ्ट की महानिदेशक को दीक्षांत समारोह में भाषण देने के लिए मंच पर आमंत्रित करना मेरे लिए विशेष सम्मान की बात है।
Namaskaram Kannur. Good morning. I think the gathering here has had either a very early morning breakfast or no breakfast. What's the scenario? Namaskaram Kannur. Better. Along with me on the dais, the director of the Kannur campus, Colonel Akhil, the guest of honor, Mr. Romi Agarwal. Thank you for accepting the invitation and being here for this occasion, where the purpose to have a guest of honor from the first batches of NIFT is to actually make the latest, the most current and the outgoing batch see what you can be, hear a few words of wisdom and aspire. So thank you, Romi, for such a wonderful speech that you just gave. Also with me on the dais, the CAC, Afroz, and the JD Chakrabarti. The school students who I can see are sitting here. I hope you see inspiration in what you see. Your seniors, maybe one day you come to the campus and be one of our students graduating from here. That's the idea to have you here today. Thank you, the teachers who have gotten them here. The NIFT Kannur faculty, thank you for being the pillar and the foundation for the batches that have been graduating from the campus. Without you, I think we will not have this show here. So can I hear a round of applause for all of your faculty? Thank you for being the team that you are. Also, I will not stop short of acknowledging the other administrative and establishment and support staff of the campus, without whom an occasion like this cannot be planned and implemented and presented to you. So we feel proud of them. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those empowering words.
Right and back, and the whole batch are the friends you're going to have all your life. Post this, you'll only have colleagues, work colleagues, and maybe a spouse and a partner as you go forward. These are the friends you're going to have that may last a lifetime, who have shared challenges, late nights, laughter, doubts, breakthroughs. These experiences are your foundation. Please hold them really dear to your heart. They have shaped not just only your skills, but also your character. So let us take a moment to acknowledge the people who've stood with you, your parents and families who've supported you in visible and invisible ways. Please keep going back to your parents. Don't listen to them, you tell them what you're going through. Because let me tell you, apart from your friends, the best friends that you have are at the back of this hall. They will always be waiting for that one call that you would want to, you would make them, and always be at the listening ear. Your friend might just also say that, I'm very busy today, I have a presentation to make, I have a meeting, etc., etc. Your parents are the ones who will always take your calls. Please reach out to them because they are your best and the biggest supporters. Your teachers and mentors, remember that again, your mentors from college will remain professionally the ones you can always reach out to, come back to, share your failures, your struggles, your queries and your doubts, and I'm sure they'll be the ones who would be, because they have been the parents away from home for you. You may or may not like them for the strictness that they might have shown you over the years, but they will be the ones again who will be really, really looking forward to hearing back from you, who have guided you with patience and dedication, and your peers and friends, who have become companions on this journey of yours. Today's celebration belongs to them as much as it belongs to you. You've already gone out and left the familiar corridors of NIFT, most of you, and enter the professional world. You're stepping into a space that is dynamic, very competitive, and full of opportunities. Fashion, design, and creative industries are evolving at a pace never seen before. And I think what Romy spoke out was actually telling you in real words what you will be experiencing going forward, the kind of challenges and the responsibility that you are going to shoulder. This is shaped by technology, sustainability concerns, shifting consumer values, and global connections, all that he mentioned. This is the world that needs your talent, your innovation, and your courage. And here I will want to stop for a minute and would want you to think about a word which is deeper. Romy did mention it, but I'm going to speak a bit about it. Your consciousness. Why does consciousness matter? What does it mean to live and work consciously? It means being aware of yourself, of others, and of the larger impact that your actions will make. Consciousness is knowing that design is not just about creating products. It's about shaping culture, influencing lifestyles, and touching lives. Consciousness is remembering that every choice, from the material that you pick for the story that you want to tell, has consequences for communities, environment, and generations after you. Consciousness is also personal. It is about being aware of your own emotional well-being, of the relationships that you will make and that will sustain you, and the balance you need between ambition and success and your health. As you step forward, I urge you, do not lose yourself in the race of success. Instead, let your success be anchored in the awareness of your values, your purpose, and your responsibility. Many of you already, all of you in fact, have dreams of building your own labels, of joining leading houses, working with technology, and making your mark globally. Dreams are very vital. You really can't move forward if you don't dream. But as you pursue them, remember, true success is not just about achievement. Ask all of us sitting on the other side, or ask your parents, ask your teachers. It's about alignment. When your knowledge, your creativity, and your value moves together, success comes not with stress, but with clarity. It comes not with pressure, but as presence. Your career is not a sprint, it is a journey. It's not even a marathon. It is a journey. Enjoy every step you take by being aware of what you want and what your core really is. In every convocation that I have been to, you know that you have 18 other cousins across the country, and I have been, this season becomes my convocation hopping season. Like you people do pub hopping, I do convocation hopping. So in every convocation address that I have delivered, I've spoken about the importance of human connection. I will stress on it again because it is very important. Today you might just feel that your world is on your palm, in the screen, that all of us consciously, unconsciously are becoming so addicted to, or in fact have become addicted to. We are addicted to Google Maps telling us which way to go. We really don't know what the world is outside. Please look inside into the creativity that you can bring. Pinterest, YouTube, Google Gemini, ChatGPT, all of these are tools to support your creativity. They should not become you. And like I said, you have chosen to sit with the left and right because they are the important people, they were the important people in your life. Remember to maintain your relationships with your friends, with your parents, siblings, as you go forward with your spouses and with your children. Work is just a part of your life. It should not become your life. And here I would also just say this. I generally skip this part at most places, but I think it is important to also mention this. One of the campuses that I had gone to, and after, speaking to the students about what their issues are, what they would like to change, etc., there was one question that I asked, and I wanted answers from everybody. What is that one emotional state that you often find yourselves in? It wasn't a straight, forthright answer that I got. I had to actually kind of probe a little bit, also say that it's okay, you can tell me, etc. And that's when, most of the students came up with saying that they don't feel good about themselves. They don't think that they are good enough. I share, is that what you people feel also? No? Be honest, how many of you feel that? Why? You should always be sure of what you want to say. Have you ever felt that you're not good enough? How many of you? Come on. It's okay. I also keep feeling I'm not good enough. Most of the time. It's not an easy thing to accept, right? What if the person sitting behind me actually sees and feels I'm not confident? Doesn't matter. It's a very, very normal, natural feeling to have. But I want to share with you today because I want you to remember you're enough. Good or bad does not matter. You're enough. Your worth is not determined by the rank, a campus, a job title, or a salary package. It is determined by your authenticity, your commitment, and your willingness to grow. Wherever you are placed, what did Akhil say? Blossom wherever planted. Whatever role that you take on, bring your whole self into it. Because that is what you actually can do. You can't really do anything more than you can do. That is what will make the difference. So please remember, all of you are individual, unique stars, and you are enough. The universe created you to be enough for yourself, and whatever that you contribute and do is going to make that difference. Now coming back to what we are here for, NIFT graduates. As NIFT graduates, you are not only professionals, but ambassadors of this institution. I hope you remember that every day on every place that you go to. The world will look to you as representatives of creativity, innovation, and integrity. This means you will set standards of excellence wherever you go. You will contribute not just by following trends, but actually making them. You will remember that inclusivity, sustainability, and ethics are not optional, they are essential. Your generation has the power to redefine how design interacts with society. So please use it wisely.
राष्ट्रीय मूल्यों और नैतिक आचार विचार के समर्थन करूंगी. I hereby pledge that I shall be constant endeavor to be fair, honest and diligent in the discharge of my duties as a professional, to uphold the dignity of the individual and integrity of the profession, to utilize my knowledge of design, management and technology for the glory of the institute and in the service of the textile, apparel and accessories industries, and for the progress of my country and the mankind at large. I will, in my profession, uphold the values and ethos of the nation.
Thank you, ma'am. All may please be seated. We will now start with the award distribution ceremony. Candidates receiving the award, please come forward as your name is being called. I request our honorable guest of honor, Sri Romi Agrawal, to kindly hand over the awards to the students. To begin with, the first set of awards are for the NIFT Best Academic Performance. The NIFT Best Academic Performance Award is presented to the student who has demonstrated outstanding scholastic excellence throughout their academic journey at the National Institute of Fashion Technology. This prestigious award recognizes the highest cumulative academic performance across all semesters, consistent dedication to learning, innovation, and professional discipline. The awardee's achievement is a reflection of exceptional intellectual rigor, design sensitivity, and pursuit of excellence, contributing to the academic and creative legacy of NIFT Kannur.
The NIFT Best Academic Performance Award comprises of gold medal, certificate and cash prize of Rs 11,000. And the awardees are Mr. Muhammad Yusuf, Department of Design Space. Ms. Pushpanjali Giri, Department of Fashion Management. Ms. Prabhu Rucha Ameya, Department of Fashion Communication. Ms. Vedika Jaiswal, Department of Fashion Design. Mr. Ashley Jacob, Department of Knitwear Design. Ms. Parik Aishwarya Rajesh, Design Design. Ms. Akshaya N, Department of Fashion Technology.
You may please cheer for the award winners.
Congratulations all.
Moving on to the most awaited category of awards, NIFT Extraordinary Service Award and the NIFT Student of the Year Award. The award comprises of gold medal, certificate and cash prize of rupees 11,000. This award is presented to students who have done extraordinary in academics and extracurricular activities and has won laurels by the external organizations. These students have gone above and beyond to give back and positively impact their college and community. NIFT Extraordinary Service Award for the year 2025 goes to Ms. Prabhu Rucha Amaya of the Department of Fashion Communication. Ms. Rucha Amaya Prabhu is honored with the NIFT Extraordinary Service Award for her outstanding academic excellence, creativity and leadership. Consistently maintaining high academic performance, she has balanced scholarship with active participation in institutional and co-curricular pursuits. Having served as the Vice President and later President of the Sports Club, she led with enthusiasm and integrity, inspiring her team to achieve excellence in Converge 23 and 24 and campus activities. A disciplined and dedicated student, she exemplifies perseverance and passion, standing as a role model and a promise of distinction. Congratulations, Ms. Prabhu Rucha Amaya. Moving on, NIFT Student of the Year Award 2025 goes to Mr. Ashley Jacob of the Department of Knitwear Design. Mr. Ashley Jacob is recognized with the NIFT Student of the Year Award for his exemplary dedication, leadership and service towards the growth of the institute. As Vice President and later President of the Cultural Club, he inspired his team to excel in competitions and fashion shows beyond campus. A key distributor to Spectrum 2023-24 and Converge 2023 and 24 and a dynamic stage presenter and MC, he has consistently upheld the spirit of creativity, teamwork and excellence, standing as a true leader and a promise for the future. Congratulations, Mr. Ashley Jacob.
Next, we move on to announcing the NIFT Meritorious Student Awards. The Institute proudly recognizes the meritorious students who have demonstrated consistent academic brilliance, exemplary conduct, and active participation in extracurricular and institutional initiatives. Their efforts, perseverance, and contribution to NIFT's vibrant academic and creative environment embody the true spirit of dedication, discipline, and innovation that the Institute stands for. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 1 and 2 comprises of certificate and cash award of rupees 11,000 and 7,000. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 1 for Department of Design Space goes to Mr. Joshua John Jacob. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 2 for the Department of Design Space goes to Mr. Akshay Manoj. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 1 for the Department of Fashion Management goes to Mr. Gona Puneet. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 2 for the Department of Fashion Management goes to Ms. Purnima Nair. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 1 for the Department of Fashion Communication goes to Ms. Prabhu Rucha Ameya. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 2 for the Department of Fashion Communication goes to Ms. Nidhi R. Kamala. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 1 for the Department of Fashion Design goes to Ms. Batlavande Vaishnavi Nishikant. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 2 for the Department of Fashion Design goes to Ms. Vedika Jaiswal. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 1 for the Department of Knitwear Design goes to Mr. Ashley Jacob. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 2 for the Department of Knitwear Design goes to Ms. Navya Naidu. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 1 for the Department of Textile Design goes to Ms. Alina Anthony. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 2 for the Department of Textile Design goes to Mr. Albert Sibi. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 1 for the Department of Fashion Technology goes to Ms. Jonadullah Anushka. NIFT Meritorious Student Award 2 for the Department of Fashion Technology goes to Ms. Pawar Rutuja Danaji. Congratulations to all the award winners. This brings to the end of awards.
And now we arrive at the most awaited moment of this grand ceremony, the conferring of degrees to the graduating class of 2025. Each degree that will be conferred today is not just a certificate, it is a symbol of perseverance, creativity and passion. It represents countless hours spent learning, experimenting, designing and refining ideas, transforming dreams into reality. These degrees are a testament to the students' journey from their very first day at NIFT Kannur, filled with curiosity and anticipation, to this day of fulfillment and pride. It is the fruitful culmination of their hard work, resilience, and the unwavering guidance of their mentors. Dear graduates, as your name is called and you walk upon the stage, remember that this moment belongs to you, your family, and everyone who has been part of your journey. Today, your hard work bears fruit and your dreams take flight.
Starting with, I invite Professor Dr. Sunny Beresal, Center Coordinator, Department of Design Space, onto the stage, along with Professor Amalendu SP, Professor Rajesh Ravindran, Professor Smija KG, Professor Kabilan C, and the graduating batch of 2025. Students, please come onto the stage as the names are being announced. Ms. Avya Srivastava, Mr. Abhinav Charles, Mr. Abhishek Raha, Ms. Aishwarya D, Mr. Akshay Manoj, Ms. Alankrita Chand, Mr. Alvin Jose, Ms. Bhanawat Nandini, Mr. C. Ananta Patmanabhan, Ms. Cynthia Ann Binny, Ms. Deepthi MP, Ms. Deshabitana Tejaswi, Ms. Harleen Kaur, Mr. Jibin B, Mr. Joshua John Jacob, Mr. Jyoti Prakash Pradhan, Ms. K.M. Rashmi Agri, Ms. Kulkarni Sayali Sudhir, Ms. Maria Mubarak, Ms. Marwa Arif, Ms. Mridula GB, Ms. Monika Yadav, Mr. Muhammad Yusuf, Mr. Muskan Ms. Nidhi Ramesh, Ms. Neetu S. Kishore, Ms. Prerna C. Naik, Ms. Raj Satvika R.S., Ms. Samira Farin A., Ms. Samyukta S., Ms. Santhia Ragini, Mr. Saptadeep Chowdhury, Ms. Shrishti Kumari, Ms. Shruti Khobar Grade, Ms. Shrinjita Methi, Ms. Suparna Singh. Hearty congratulations to the graduates of the Department of Design Space.
Moving on, I invite Professor Dr. Krishna Kumar, Center Coordinator, Department of Fashion Management, onto the stage, along with Professor Dr. Jaya Matthew, Professor Mukti Sumangala, Professor Praveen Raj T, Professor Dr. Paul Sahadevan, Professor Yadu Rajiv, and the graduating batch of 2025. Mr. Bashar Ahmed, Ms. Dhanya Prasannan, Ms. Diksha Chaturvedi, Ms. Gatamaraj Naga Chandana Gayatri, Ms. Gayatri NP, Mr. Gona Puneet, Ms. Gosaripalli Salma, Ms. Grishma S, Ms. Harini J, Ms. Harini Priya KS, Ms. Hemavarni B, Ms. Kriteshwari S, Ms. Krishna Priya S, Ms. Lakshmi P, Ms. Meghna PM, Ms. Minoska Marina Joseph, Ms. Namita KL, Ms. Nivya Martin, Ms. P. Prashita, Ms. Purnima Nair, Ms. Pushpanjali Giri, Ms. RSN Lalita Vaishnavi, Ms. Ridhima, Ms. S. Shruti, Ms. Sakshi Semwal, Ms. Salgonkar Krutika Balchandra, Ms. Shankari S. Kamath, Ms. Shweta Gopinathan, and Ms. Shreya S. Krishna. Hearty congratulations to the graduate of the Department of Fashion Management.
Next, I invite Professor Ranita Ramesh, Center Coordinator, Department of Fashion Communication, onto the stage, along with Professor Abhilash Balan, Professor Divya PR, Professor Arilanban JJ, Professor Dr. Muhammad Ashraf, and Professor Tejaswini K, and the graduating batch of 2025. Mr. Alok Jacob Abhi, Mr. Anirudh KS, Ms. Anushka Ghosh, Ms. Ashley Maria Sakarias, Mr. Ashwin Ravindran, Ms. B. Sneha, Ms. Chaudhary Priya Ashit Bhai, Mr. Siriyak S. Kalayatara, Ms. Diya Lakshmi B, Ms. Hridya Suresh, Ms. Jeena Kalesh Babu, Ms. Jyotsna Maria Fernandez, Ms. Karishma Mandyan, Mr. Kunal Castro S, Mr. Manoj Lal J, Ms. Minakshi Priyesh, Ms. Mihika Das, Ms. Namrata S, Ms. Nandini Gupta, Ms. Nidhi R. Kamala, Mr. Niranjan S, Ms. Prabhu Rucha Ameya, Ms. Prachi Chaturvedi, Mr. Prashant Kumar Panda, Ms. Prarthana S, Ms. Riya Vikas Medireta, Ms. Sylvia Hussain M, Ms. Shivapriya S, Ms. Neha Sriram, Mr. Surya Anand, Ms. Thakur Shalaka Deepak, Ms. Tisa Mary Jo, Ms. Udaraju Pravalika, Ms. Vakade Anushri Shankar Rao. Hearty congratulations to the graduates of Department of Fashion Communication.
Next, I invite Professor Anuga Chandran, Center Coordinator, Department of Fashion Design, onto the stage, along with Professor Manu Prasad Matthew, Professor Dr. Vijay Lakshmi, Professor Prashant Kolari, Professor Shangila Rajesh, and Professor Georgie Sunny, and the graduating batch of 2025. Ms. Aishwarya Meenakshi M, Ms. Alice Maliekal, Ms. Anjali S, Ms. Arpana G, Ms. Ashley Vijoy, Ms. Avantika Sajid, Ms. Batlavante Vaishnavi Nishikant, Ms. B.S. Darshana, Ms. C.R. Kavya Krishna, Ms. Devika Subhash Pawar, Ms. Fatima Swaliyat E, Ms. Ganga A. Prakash, Ms. Gauri Sunil Lambe, Ms. Hridya Madhu, Ms. Kurela Srimai, Ms. Meera Mahesh, Ms. Muskan Verma, Ms. N. Shazia, Ms. Nakshatra Sanjay, Ms. Navami Chandra, Ms. Neha Baiju, Ms. Nitya S. Warrior, Ms. Padaval Saundarya Krishnat, Ms. Patil Nidhi Pandurang, Ms. Pradibha Lakshmi, Ms. R.T. Manasa Abhirami, Ms. Salome Joseph Joju, Ms. Samruddhi Sharma, Ms. Serenity, Ms. Saswati Satavisha, Ms. V.C. Vandana, Ms. Varsha Ganeshan, Ms. Vedika Jaiswal, Ms. Vora Zia Nilesh, Ms. Yashasvi Singh, and Ms. Yashaswini V. Hearty congratulations to the graduates of the Department of Fashion Design.
Up next, I invite Professor Suresh Kumar D, Center Coordinator, Department of Knitwear Design, onto the stage along with Professor Drishya VC, Professor Shaluvi Nair, Professor Dr. Praveen Chavan, Professor Anusha Arun, Professor Nitin P, and the graduating batch of 2025. Miss Abhishri Katie, Miss Aishani Ravikumar, Miss Akhila Punantunchil Mohanan, Miss Anju Eldos, Mr. Ashley Jacob, Miss Charu, Miss Devika MP, Miss Zia Singh, Miss Durga Prithviraj, Mr. Gokul Sudevan, Miss Helena Pramod, Miss Ishita Bajaj, Miss Kanishka Tomar, Miss Maithili Suresh, Miss Narangwade Pranali, Miss Navya Naidu K, Ms. Nivedita Ganesh, Mr. Noah Matthew Thomas, Ms. Nutan Danai, Ms. Purvajwa S, Mr. Rohit Gauri Shankar KP, Ms. Rucha Rajay Bhosle, Ms. Shreya Padnis, Ms. Simran Khanna, Mr. Saurav V, Ms. Tara Murali, Ms. Udita Kopparapu, Ms. Vaishnavi Gupta, Ms. Vasai Isha Om, Ms. Yerolka Charu Shailesh. Hearty congratulations to the graduates of Department of Knitwear Design.
Next, I invite Professor Divya V, Center Coordinator, Department of Textile Design, onto the stage along with Professor Dr. Ramachandran, Professor Dr. Afroz Fareed, Professor Pugurendi T, Professor Jyoti Shivanand, Professor Girinath Gopinath with the graduating batch of 2025. Ms. Abhilasha Bora, Ms. Akshara Sudhakaran, Ms. Anarga Krishna, Mr. Albert Sibi, Ms. Alina Anthony, Ms. Alsha Murali M, Ms. Amrita Aji, Ms. Amrita Kaur, Ms. Anjita R, Ms. Asiya Anjum UC, Ms. Asmina Samir, Ms. Dubagunta Naga Samhita, Ms. Isabel Prasad, Ms. Isha Babu, Ms. J. Janvi, Ms. Khyadi Jain, Ms. Madhireddy Sandiba, Mr. Manokar V, Ms. Megha Arun, Mr. Mithil V. Mohan, Ms. Nityashri S, Ms. Parekh Aishwarya Rajesh, Ms. Riya Ghosh, Mr. S. Ashwin Kumar, Ms. Saloni, Ms. Sai Deshpande, Mr. Snehil Yadav, Ms. Sophia Zainab, Ms. Varsha PV, Ms. Vibha Vivek, Ms. Yutika Sahu, Hearty congratulations to the graduates of the Department of Textile Design.
Next, I invite Professor Mohanapriya, Center Coordinator, Department of Fashion Technology, onto the stage along with Professor Sunita K, Professor Dr. Manoj Tiwari, Professor Chakravarti, Professor Dr. Rupayan Roy, Professor Ashit, Professor Vishnu Pratap, and the graduating batch of 2025. Miss Aditya S, Miss Aishwarya Sabulal, Miss Akshaya M, Mr. Alex Jo Turutipallil, Miss Andrea C. D'Souza, Miss Aparna S., Miss Arati G.S., Mr. Dhanesh Aditya S. Vela, Miss Indu J.U., Miss Jonadula Anushka, Miss Krishnapriya Miss P.K., Miss Krishnapriya R., Miss Malavika J. Karat, Miss Meera Vijayan, Miss Megha S., Miss Mradula N.B., Miss Nayana, Miss Pawar Rutuja Dhanaji, Mr. Samarth Grover, Miss Sandra Santosh, Mr. Sangeet Vijayan T., Mr. Sharon Siji, Miss Shruti Kirtana P., Miss Surya S., Miss Sri Lakshmi K., Miss Vaibhavi Sanjay Bhosle, Miss Vismaya KV. Hearty congratulations to the graduates of the Department of Fashion Technology.
What a proud and heartwarming sight it has been watching our graduates walk across the stage, their eyes shining with accomplishment and dreams for the future. Indeed, this moment reflects not just the end of an academic chapter, but the beginning of countless new journeys. As they step into the world beyond these walls, they carry with them the legacy of NIFT Kannur, of creativity, courage and excellence. Congratulations, and please give them a huge round of applause to the graduates 2025.
As a token of our gratitude and admiration, we now present mementos to our chief guest and guest of honor. अब मैं निफ्ट कन्नूर के निदेशक कर्नल अखिल कुमार कुलश्रेष्ठ जी से अनुरोध करता हूं कि वे आज के मुख्य अतिथि श्री रोमी अग्रवाल को प्रतीक चिन्ह प्रदान कर सम्मानित करें. धन्यवाद महोदय. मैं निफ्ट कन्नूर के निदेशक कर्नल अखिल कुमार कुलश्रेष्ठ जी से अनुरोध करना चाहूँगा कि वे राष्ट्रीय फैशन प्रौद्योगिकी संस्थान मुख्यालय के महानिदेशक श्रीमती तनु कश्यप IAS को प्रतीक चिन्ह प्रदान कर सम्मानित करें. धन्यवाद. These mementos symbolizes our heartfelt appreciation for gracing this ceremony and motivating our graduates.
Every great event finds its meaning not only in the celebration itself, but also in the gratitude that we share for those who make it possible. A vote of thanks is not merely a formal gesture. It is a sincere expression of the appreciation, acknowledging every effort, every contribution, and every individual who helped make today a success. To extend our gratitude on behalf of National Institute of Fashion Technology, Kannur, I would like to invite Professor Chakravarti P., Joint Director, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my great honor and deliver the vote of thanks on this important day, the NIFT Kannur Convocation ceremony for the graduating batch of 2025. First of all, my heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Srimati Tanu Kashyap IAS, Director General of NIFT. Ma'am, we are very grateful that you join us today. You travel all the way and taking your time. Your inspiring and encouraging words have given our students confidence as they step into the next stage of their lives. Thank you for motivating them to dream boldly and work with commitment. Thank you, ma'am. Our sincerest thanks also goes to our chief guest of honor, Mr. Romi Agarwal, business consultant, investor, and co-founder of Newton Meto and Planum School. Sir, your message about courage, creativity, and continuous learning have deeply touched our students. Your words have reminded them that success comes to those who stay curious and keep improving themselves. Thank you, sir. A special note of appreciation to our director, Colonel Agil Kumar Kulsestra. Sir, your leadership, guidance, and constant support have played a big role in shaping this institute. Thank you for always encouraging both students and officers aim high and give their best. Thank you, sir. I express my gratitude to all the faculty members, staffs, and you are the backbone of the NIFT Kannur. Your hard work, passion, and dedication over the years have helped these students to grow the knowledge, skills, and confidence. Thank you for guiding them with care and commitment. To the parents and families, we offer our deepest thanks. Your support, sacrifice, and encouragement have made this day possible. You trusted us with your children, and today their success is a moment of the pride for all of us. Now, to our dear graduates, today is your day, your celebration. You have worked hard, faced challenges, and pushed your creative limits to reach this milestone. As you step into the world of design, fashion, and innovation, remember this simple quote: the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, said by Roosevelt. Believe in your dreams, even if they seems big and difficult. You have the talent, you have the training, and you have the strength to shape your own path. And there is another thought for you as you begin your journey. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts, said by Winston Churchill. There will be a success and failure ahead, but what matters most is your courage to keep moving forward. We are proud of each one of you, and we know you will carry the name of NIFT Kannur with honor wherever you go. Before I conclude, I would like to thank everyone who worked hard to make this event success. The organizing committee, administrative staff, students, volunteers, technical team, your efforts have ensured that this convocation was very smooth, meaningful, and memorable. Once again, my heartfelt thanks to everyone present here today for being part of this special moment. Dear graduates, congratulations once again. May your future be bright, creative, and full of opportunities. Thank you all, and have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you, sir. At this juncture, I would like to respectfully seek the consent of our esteemed chief guest, Srimati Tanu Kashyap IAS, DG NIFT, to officially close the convocation ceremony.
I hereby declare the Convocation Ceremony 2025 closed.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind consent. Before we bring this ceremony to a close, let us all rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
All may please be seated.
दीक्षांत समारोह एक हर्षोल्लास का अवसर है। ये आरंभ और अंत दोनों को इंगित करता है। ये अतीत की भावुक यादें भी हैं और भविष्य के लिए एक सुनहरा स्वप्न भी है। प्रिय स्नातकों, आज आप सभी के वर्षों तक किए गए कठिन परिश्रम के सुपरिणाम का अवसर है। आज का दिन आपके जीवन में मील का पत्थर साबित होगा। आज का दिन ये बताता है कि आप सभी इस रास्ते पर कितनी दूर से चले हैं और अभी बहुत आगे जाना भी है। इसलिए सीखना जारी रखें, कोशिश करते रहे, हुनर प्राप्त करते रहे और अपनी यात्रा में जोखिम उठाते हुए आगे बढ़ते रहिए। आप सभी को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं।
Dear graduates, today is more than a ceremony. It is a celebration of journeys, of countless hours spent designing, sketching, sewing, researching, dreaming, and daring to create something new. Remember the day you came here as dreamers, and today you don't just live with a degree. You live with the identity of a designer, an innovator, and a change maker. As you step beyond these walls, remember you are and always will be part of the NIFT Kannur family. Your alma mater's door will forever remain open for you to share your achievements, your innovations, and your journey, and wherever life takes you. NIFT Kannur will always be your home, a place that believes in your dream and celebrate your success. We also take this moment to thank all our esteemed guests, parents, faculty members, and students for joining us in celebrating this milestone with such warmth and joy. Thank you for being part of this memorable day. Until we meet again, stay inspired, stay creative, stay connected with NIFT Kannur. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2025. Wishing you success, happiness, and endless inspiration ahead. Happy graduation. We now invite all to join us for lunch served at the designated venue. Students are instructed to keep seated till the esteemed guests exit the venue. May I have your attention, please? We'll be starting with the certificate distribution, degree certificate distribution, so I request all of you to please stay back. We'll be starting with the degree certificate distribution, starting with the Department of Design Space. I request all the students to please stand according to in order according to the list.
Miss Avya Srivastava, Miss Abhinav Charles, Mr. Abhinav Charles, Mr. Abhishek Raha, Miss Miss Aishwarya D, Mr. Akshay Manoj, Miss Alankrita Chand, Mr. Alvin Jose, Miss Banawat Nandini, Mr. C. Anantapatmanabhan, Miss Cynthia Ann Binney, Miss Deepthi MP, Miss Desabatina Tejaswi, Miss Harleen Kaur, Mr. Jibin B, Mr. Joshua John Jacob, Mr. Jyoti Prakash Pradhan, Miss K.M. Rashmi Agri, Miss Kulkarni Sayali Sudhir, Miss Maria Mubarak, Miss Marwa Arif, Miss Mridula GB, Miss Monica Yadav, Mr. Mohammad Yusuf, Mr. Miss Muskan Garg, Miss Nidhi Ramesh, Miss Nitu S. Kishore, Miss Prerna C. Naik, Miss Raj Satvika R.S., Miss Samira Farin A., Miss Samyukta S., Miss Santia Ragini B., Mr. Saptadipta Chaudhary, Miss Shrishti Kumari, Miss Shruti Khobragade, Miss Ranjita Maiti, Miss Suparna Singh, Miss Suveka S.
May I have all your attention, please? Those who have received the certificates, please ensure that the certificate is issued against your name. Kindly check once after receiving the degree certificate. Department of Fashion Management, Mr. Bashar Ahmad, Ms. Dhanya Prasannan, Ms. Diksha Chaturvedi, Ms. Gattamraj Naga Chandana Gayatri, Ms. Gayatri NP, Mr. Gona Puneet, Ms. Gosripalli Salma, Ms. Grishma S, Ms. Harini J, Ms. Harini Priya KS, Ms. Hemavarni B, Ms. Kriteshwari S, Ms. Krishna Priya S, Ms. Lakshmi P, Ms. Meghna PM, Ms. Minoska Marina Joseph, Ms. Namita KL, Ms. Nivya Martin, Ms. P. Prashita, Ms. Purnima Nair, Ms. Pushpanjali Giri, Ms. RSN Lalita Vaishnavi, Ms. Ridhima, Ms. S. Shruti, Ms. Sakshi Semwal, Ms. Shrutika Balchandra, Ms. Shankari S. Kamath, Ms. Shweta Gopinathan, and Ms. Shreya S. Krishna. I request faculty members of the Department of Fashion Management to come onto stage.
Requesting all the faculty members of Department of Fashion Management to be on stage.
I request the students of Fashion Communication Department to come forward and please line up. Miss Adya Raghu Prasad.
Next, I invite Professor Anita Ramesh, Center Coordinator, Department of Fashion Communication, onto the stage, along with Professor Abhilash Balan, Professor Divya PR, Professor Edlanwit JJ, Professor Dr. Mohammad Ashraf, and Professor Tejaswini K, and the graduating batch of 2025. Mr. Alok Jacob Abe, Mr. Anirudh KS, Miss Anushka Ghosh, Miss Ashley Maria Sakriyas, Ms. Ashley Maria Sakriyas, Mr. Ashwin Ravindran, Ms. B. Sneha, Ms. Chaudhary Priya Ashit Bhai, Mr. Surik S. Kalayatara, Ms. Diya Lakshmi B, Ms. Hridya Suresh, Ms. Jeena Kalesh Babu, Ms. Jyotsna Maria Fernandez, Ms. Karishma Mandian, Mr. Kunal Castro S, Mr. Manoj Lal J, Ms. Meenakshi Priyesh, Ms. Mahika Das, Ms. Namrata S, Ms. Nandini Gupta, Ms. Nidhi R. Kamala, Mr. Niranjan, Ms. Prabhu Rucha Ameya, Ms. Prachi Chaturvedi, Mr. Prashant Kumar Panda, Ms. Prarthana S, Ms. Riya Vikas Madirata, Sylvia Hussain M, Ms. Shivapriya S, Ms. Neha Sriram, Mr. Surya Anand, Ms. Thakur Shalaka Deepak, Ms. Tisa Mary Jo, Ms. Udraju Pravalika, Ms. Vakaude Anushree Shankar Rao.
I invite Professor Anuga Chandran, Center Coordinator, Department of Fashion Design, onto the stage along with Professor Manuprasad Matthew, Professor Dr. Vijay Lakshmi, Professor Prashant Kolari, Professor Shangla Rajesh, and Professor Georgie Sunny, and the graduated batch of 2025. Miss Aishwarya Meenakshi N, Miss Alice Maliekal, Miss Anjali S, Miss Arpana G, Miss Ashley Bijoy, Miss Avantika Sajid, Miss Vaishnavi Nishikant, Miss B.S. Darshana, Miss C.R. Kavya Krishna, Miss Devika Subhash, Miss Fatima Swalier, Miss Ganga A. Prakash, Miss Gauri Sunil Lambe, Miss Hridya Madhu, Miss Srimai Kurela Srimai, Miss Meera Mahesh, Miss Vaishnavi Nishikant, Miss Muskan Verma, Miss N. Shazia, Miss Nakshatra Sanjay, Miss Navami Chandra, Miss Neha Baiju, Miss Nitya S. Warrior, Miss Padaval Saundarya Krishna, Miss Patil Nidhi Pandurang, Miss Pradipha Lakshmi, Miss R.T. Manasa, Miss R.T. Manasa Abhirami, Miss Salome Joseph Joju, Miss Samriddhi Sharma, Miss Serenity, Miss Shashwati Shatabisha, Miss V.C. Vandana, Miss Varsha Ganeshan, Miss Vedika Jaiswal, Miss Vora Zia Nilesh, Miss Yashaswi Singh, Miss Yashaswini V. Inviting on stage Professor Suresh Kumar D, Center Coordinator, Department of Knitwear Design, onto the stage along with Professor Drishya VC, Professor Shalu V. Professor Dr. Praveen Chavan, Professor Anusha Arun, Professor Nitin P, and the batch of 2025, graduated batch of 2025.
Miss Abhishek. Miss Alina Anthony. Miss Alsha Murli M. Miss Amrita Ji. Miss Amrita Kaur. Miss Anjita R. Miss Asia Anjum UC. Miss Ashmina Samir. Miss Dubagunta Naga Samhita. Miss Isabel Prasad. Miss Isha Babu. Miss J. Janvi. Miss Khyati Jain. Miss Madi Reddy Sandeepa. Mr. Manoka V. Miss Megha Arun. Mr. Mithil B. Mohan.